Power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like bandana doom. And the bandanas of Nip Doom that came in. It feel like a Saturday. Mm-hmm. But we back again. What up? What's up? We outside. It's a lot of work, but somebody got to do it. Yeah, I made a run. Got a lot of people with the Steve Harvey stuck in the face. Plus, that man beater's prototype is on the way. Steve Harvey stuck in the face. Got that man beater prototype on the way. How you doing? You feel all right out there? A lot of people got stuck in the face. You know what I mean? They stuck in their face. They just like, you got pit bosses running around, hit bosses. You know what I mean? They just stuck in their face. You know what I mean? So we gotta bring them back. We gotta bring them back. How y'all doing out there? I'm Doom Bandana. Bandana Doom, you heard? Big up to the shows I was on yesterday. You know what I mean? Hood TMZ and Green Eyes. Y'all go over there, subscribe, like, comment, and share over there, you heard? Stay hydrated. So we working. We working. So in this sense of case, we don't bring our laundry to the world. The prototype is on the way though. You just got to go to the store, pick you out one. It's just a prototype until we get the fairness of some help from a sponsor of Thread to help us with the material upgrade. That's what this is about. You know what I'm saying? I'm only using what they got so we can take off, move around, come back outside with a different situation, a different umbrella. You know what I mean? Welcome to the show. I'm your host, man. Bandana Doom, you heard? We outside. Welcome. It's a lot of work out there, man. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, we have to do this. We have to move this product. How? By doing it like this. You know what I mean? What up? Salute. So I'm in the process of getting the prototype done. And then we hit. A lot of people, Steve Harvey, stuck in the face. We got to get them out of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to be getting up out of that. You know what I mean? We doing real love out here. What you doing? You chilling? I'm in the trenches. Don't be stuck in the face like Steve Harvey. Feel me? Don't get stuck in the face. Yeah, because it's a lot out there. Pick up to my team. They outside, you know what I mean? What y'all doing? get trapped off, man. We in here. We got the top fans moving and grooving. How we looking? Let's wait till y'all creep in. AIP nip. Still going through it, but it's alright, man. That's good. I'm getting started. It's only 7 minutes. It's running around, just hanging in there, just to see how this day go. It feels good though. It feels good. Taking different walks. You know, a few people asked a couple of questions. Taking different walks. You know what I mean? A few people asked a lot of questions. And it's gonna be all right. What up, y'all? I don't even know, man. Ron is running around. I don't even be over there. I tried going over there. He don't say nothing. He got more attention with his people, so I left that alone, man. By myself now. We gotta work this program. You know what I mean? We gotta work our own program, man. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, we gotta work our own program. Yeah, he cool. He got too much cool. You know what I'm saying? Ron Savage got too much cool, man. Yeah, he just, I don't know. I probably gotta go back over there. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? I know he reached out when I had the situation. He was like the first one to reach out, so appreciate him for doing that. You know what I mean? And along with my fellowship, they did their thing too. You know what I mean? But big up to Ron Savage for that situation. Everybody else just looked at it, you know, until it happened to them. Then they'd be, you know, talking to me like, how can, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But you know, we don't want that on nobody. So stay strong, man. Yeah, stay strong. Doing nothing right now. We just rambling, talking, building it up. Just got back last night. Was a heavy night. I didn't do no show. I was on everybody else's show last night for about an hour or two. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So I definitely had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Me and Green Eyes was running around displaying some bars. That was cool. You know what I mean? Not a battle, but it was somewhat of a dojo. Going there and just spar. We were sparring. You know what I mean? Felt good. It was a good spar. He didn't know that I was for real though, because you gotta be like that. You gotta let him know it's for real. So when he goes somewhere else, he'll know how to operate a little better. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like he wasn't doing his thing. He was doing his thing. But I don't know if he was drinking, smoking, or he probably ate too good. I don't know. But I knew one thing. I had to show him a little bit. That's about it. As an OG, I had to show him. I had to give him a couple of Shaolin tactics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know about that. You should buy another one. You should buy a whole rock, a whole bag. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You should have bought a whole bag of lighters. Especially if you got the spot that sell them cheap. You gotta buy it. They're $1.50. But these big lighters is $2, so you gotta go to the spot. You know what I'm saying? I plan on doing that this winter. Go to the spot, get everything I need wholesale, and sit back, hibernate. Mm-hmm. See, we supposed to be in the John now, but I'm gonna do this month promo. Then I'm gonna fall back for about 30 days, see how it feels. What up? Mm-hmm. I ain't really getting no good time off, but I can't stop working. I'm like Ray Bradbury theater. I'm the Ray Bradbury, the new Ray Bradbury, man. That's me, the new Ray Bradbury, man. Can't stop working. Mm-hmm. Can't stop working. I walk in this room. It feels like all the imagination kicks off here. Make a YouTube video of anything in here. So I'm the new Ray Bradbury, you heard, of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I was Alvin Hitchcock of TikTok, Black Alvin Hitchcock of TikTok, you heard? I left that alone. That TikTok is different. So we left that word there, but I'm still that when I get it back. You know what I mean? But over here right now, I Ray Bradbury theater. That's me. Mm-hmm. In the form of Doom TV, you heard? Yup. In the form of Doom TV. Good Sage. What up, man? Which is beautiful about like 15 minutes ago. So I got to hold the show now. Squeeze it now. You heard? It look real good. Mm-hmm. So what you thinking? We out here for a quick moment. Had a few nice, beautiful time with my friends and my mind. You know what I'm saying? Got it together. You feel me? I hustled it up, man. Word up. Mm-hmm. Look out for the Apianos. They selling garbage down the block. Word. But it's me, man. What's up with y'all out there? What's up? A couple of people's wrote some comments. Appreciate that. I mean, I was talking to my man last night. You know what I'm saying? He was explaining that he needed something to get fixed. I said, look, we can do that, but I don't get what you're trying to say. Mm-hmm. Let me see what's going on. He's in the building. Hmm? He in the building. I told you I'm on that. Ray Bradbury, man. That's me, man. You know what I'm saying? Ray Bradbury, man. What y'all up to? About 500. Let me see what's going on. Just add about 10 G's in here. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. What is this? He back over there again? What is this? Nah, you bugging out. Ain't nothing going down over there. I don't know. You saying that he's out there. We got this out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. I'm Ray Bradbury. That's all I know. I don't know what Ron doing. He's playing around out there. Feel me? He ain't been out in a few days. You know more than I know. Huh? You know more than I know. What up? I'm just trying to work the program. Wait till y'all get in the building. So this stuck in the face, man. That's what you got, man. You look real stuck in the face. Like you moving funny. We've been doing this for so long, man. I keep telling you guys 1,000 times. You know, I was doing this by myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to my man. He said, yo, Rome told me, like, yo, you got to keep rolling. I got that amount. I got to feed them. So I ain't got no time to maneuver to get stuck in the face. You know what I mean? This is New York. I always said I tap in if the thing move to a different area code, we get you back in form. We already said that. You know what I mean? Like, we already worked that out. If you probably had a mind state melt down and forgot, I don't know. I can't find that. I can't find that. I got to get out of the stuck in the face syndrome. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be what it's supposed to be. It's a prototype moving for just a second so people can understand what's going on. Then and say, I'm making it in the right atmosphere. That kind of made me feel some type of way. You know what I mean? After all that work I put in. After all that work you put in. You know we not like those peoples, man. You know. That's why I didn't want to, you know what I mean? But we did ask. Like, yo, what we do? That's what I, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's make it. But nobody got a brand except me. How long we gonna sit on it? I want us to be what we trying to do. Because everybody still considered this a woman beater, white beater. I never met a man in that. So we agreed on these things to call it man beater. It's just what it is. It's an idea presenting itself to take over something that should never exist, which is wife beater. Because we never met a man in a white beater. Never. Never. So this whole thing is cool. I don't got no headaches and beef, nothing about. I'm gonna still doom, and that's bandana doom bars. So look, man, you know me, man. I'm here, like I always been in the chair. I'm just alone right now with my band gone, but I'm still gonna be here. So guess what, man? There's no fear, man. But I got you. Word up, I got you. Like, don't get stuck in the face. It's almost like being salty, almost. But that's like having stuck in the face, or like you ate too many lemons. You got stuck in the face. Over here, we got a nice life, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been there for everything. I remember and not remember, but I was there. And to get a feedback like that was kind of like, where is this coming from? It don't sound like you. I remember you said change the fonts, the lettering. I did that. We or me said, let's just put this for right now. The gold bars. That's what we do out here. Everything is gold bars, man. Gold stars. You know how we do it, right? And gold is up. You know what I mean? I think the designs you wanted to do look like it could have got into some type of copyright infringement. But it's like the Garbage Pail Kids versus the Cabbage Patch Kids when they came out with the doll babies and the in the collective cards. So it was some people that I probably haven't met. But this thing costs bread, B, right? So in order to do something for free after getting cleared for YouTube to make a store. Mm-hmm. So now we make the store, we get this rolling. That's a prototype. You buy it, you make sure you rock it right. You know what I'm saying? And then we just go from there. You catch me by the street, putting it in the wholesale work out there, moving it like that. So it's going to be tangible. Some people probably having it. I said, so did you buy one? I said, did you buy the prototype? To say, hey, yo, take it down because the material is not fitting. Then that's a back to the drawing board. But for do something now to do that, I tried to put up the stay hydrated first. For some apparent reason, they would not let me put up the stay hydrated. I tried to re-click it, redo it over, because that was the first thing I put out first. Man Beats was second. Like, let me put that next to this. They took that. I tried to tell them, let me get that first. They took the other one. I said, oh man, I don't know what to do with that. So every time I look in the store, I'm like, yo, what do I got to do to get this? Every time I tap onto it, it shoot me to the other store. I'm like, yo, what's going on? So now I got to take that design, right, and put that on something and move that manually. You know what I'm saying? So you connected. I know you probably got somebody in your ear talking. I don't know. That thing came for how you said it was kind of like it wasn't really you. I thought that was somebody else. Yeah, I thought it was somebody else. That didn't sound like someone I have a real moment time in time. You know what I'm saying? This can't be cut down because we know we here to say what we need to say. You know what I'm saying? It could be in the game. You heard? So this whole thing was the job was to still save hip hop. You know what you know what I have to do? Make it a designer brand and You'll go buy that. You don't think I want to buy my own brand? So I gotta wait for a minute until a few situations get cleared. I'm gonna represent the brand. That's all I can say. Of course, we need to set up, but it won't even have to be that problem. We got money bank, cash checking machines and check cashing people that could get moved to you, brother. That can get to you like, thanks for this. This is your situation. You know what I mean? You're not really. I'm the brand. I'm on the forefront. So I listened to how you was explaining, but that's like saying take down my whole page or something. You know what I mean? It's been up for 2 months, and you've been sinking. So I said, how was it? We explained why the gold bars is there. We explained that how this name is just because it's just a prototype. I designed it like, let me just put this here, like I'm putting something in art class on something real quick until I get another design individual to pump up value, and we will call you. How about that? How about that? How about when I find a good detailed designer for the individual prototype of man beater, you will be you will be announced. You will be called. Okay. And when it moves and it gets to the next level, we'll ship a package out to you. So yesterday was kind of like I ain't even know you got traded to another team or some shit. That's what it felt like. So I'm sitting there like, yo, what is the I had to read it, and I was on Hennessy. So I had to really read it. And I had to think to say, yo, this is this sound like some other liquor they drinking. That sound like some vodka over there. That don't even sound like no Hennessy. That writing sound like some vodka. So it was two people with different liquors in them. One got Hennessy, the other got vodka. That sound like a vodka move right there, man. Damn near almost a soccer move right there, man. Bandana Doom Bar, you heard? But this is not really up for debate. And it's not really up for dismantled. Okay? I'm not quite sure what's happening. I haven't looked at it. You know what I'm saying? So today I will. I got time after this. I'll look at the analytics on it and I'll see how it's moving. You know what I'm saying? See what I could do with trying to get up the other one that I wanted out first. And I asked tutorials about how to do it. So I might have to go back to the drawing board. So I guess that's what you was asking. Yo, take it down and let's redesign it. But how, right? You ain't send me no design. You ain't said, you know what I'm saying? So I just think we should leave that particularly alone because it's some cloth. And me and you are cut from the same cloth. That you sound like got fake fabric over there. So we got to stick back to the original plan. The original plan was we got to save hip hop. We know it was food, clothing, and shelter. Okay, we know that. But our peoples is still short attention span. They might see my store here and run down the block and buy something there. It's just the way they are. You know what I'm saying? Until we buy it, from us for ourselves and say, yo, this is what we represent. I haven't bought one yet. So it's really just waiting on the good folks to open up their checkbooks and go buy them a man beater. Now I'm gonna look at some of the situations, see if it's lined up evenly, correctly. That thing takes skill. I did that playing around with the computer for years. So it was kind of easy. But it, like you might be saying to me, it could need to be revamped. But for right now, it's a prototype. It stays there like it's like, you know, keep that in stock. And then what he be like, this is the first design. People buying old shoes, old socks, but not old and worn, but the way they look in design. Like, yo, these were the first pairs we put out, but we lost the elastic or something. You might find some people to buy it later on. Then they might want that type of, what's that good word that they use? They might need that production to be brought back. So we in a like, just leave it for right now. Because I think we did talk. No, I don't think. I believe we did talk. And the talk was, yeah, that's nice. It's going in. We know what the gold bars was signifying. It's an attraction thing. Did we not explain ourselves on that? So if I would have put Rosie the Riveter on it with her arm like this in a man beater, that could possibly be one of the good ones. We discussed that one too. But I'm afraid of the infringement if it jump out the window. If it catapult, then we lose. See, you trusted me to do this. See, this is like law-abiding citizen. You trusted me. You understand? I understand you want to initiate it for the way you thinking, because on how men and women, we did have a long conversation about that too. But as the conductor, all right, you the engine. I'm the conductor. I gotta tell people the stop signs coming, the get aboard, and that's work. Remember, we explained that a lot of people can't perform. It's a group, but HAMP, you gotta go out there. your voice is more brandable. Feel me? I never. That's why I said that. You know, it gotta be collaborations. You know what I mean? Because working with people, if it ain't for a collaboration, it's like, it it'll be like that. Like by the time we get in the process of putting it together within a time expansion, we probably lost a lot of time getting through our unpacked thought patterns at each other. Like, yo, what this? Nah, I like this. And, you know, what about the R go this way? You know, what about the M? You know our people's this they hands-on experience anyway. So seeing something that says something, but maybe that may not get them, but the gold, me gold. So don't get stuck in the face. That's like I could have put a silhouette picture of a famous actor or anything and try to run it down the street to make some money. It catapult, but they're gonna run down on them. Fashion police. They real. This ain't just a word. That is real. They have fashion police. They got narcotics going through fabric. They got fashion police. You know, you have to ask Carl Kanai how they bought that fabric. You know, Sean John, okay, Rockaware. They had some good fabric. It was starting to feel like Levi. I thought I was wearing a pair of Levi's. I was like, yo, this thing feels like Levi's. They got fashion, the people that can touch it and tell you that's a fake Levi's pair of pants. Fashion police. They got hoarder police. They got a whole bunch of them guys running around. So we don't want to be governed. That's all I'm saying. I think we're doing a good job of what we're doing. I think I should, you know, we should leave clothes to your mama and your and your and your stylist. You know what I mean? Because I could have went that way too and put my situation. So I might have to run around after this show just to say, okay, maybe it's time to depart. You know, because like I said, I can't be under a lot of strenuous stress, man. I just lost my peoples. So to hear that from you was like that wasn't really that person. They had to been having a drink night of vodka. Mm, it sound like it sound like. So I'm glad I got this done at 40 minutes. You know what I mean? Because now the communication is in bad vibration. So all I do is remember what I had to do before I met every little thing. I was really doing this. You know what I mean? Y'all came and found me. I didn't look for anybody. I don't know none of these people. I give people my time fit to hang out, and it'll go past the level, so it become not really tangible because it's visual audio, video audio. So I befriended like that, you know. And of course, I explained that the great recognition, because I always said it, I just needed my mechanics. If you help me with that. So I appreciate the whole movement. But I was saving hip hop. I wasn't thinking about, I think people go to the thrift shop and buy their own. So this was just some happy, high niggas was high. You know how it be, right? High as a kite, talking, striking ideas, and next thing you know, bada bang, bada boom. I always told you, man, I'm Ray Bradbury. You understand? I'm the Black Ray Brad. You know what I mean? We doing different work, man. Black Ray Bradbury, that's me. That's my new name, man. Ray Bradbury, that's me. You know what I mean? So, I'm in a space, you know, and remember, you was at a space. I hung in there. You know what I'm saying? I think you should sell me a design to it. Like, yo, what about I'm not a artist of putting that penmanship to make it like that. We got to go to some good professional peoples, and that's going to cost some money. So wherever the compartment that the whole program was sending out how to make it, do what you do. Take a picture, send it to me. Maybe I'll crop it, slap it on a new version of a situation. And let's see how that go. It's always like that. But not take it down or remove anything. That's what prototypes are. They sit there like, yo, it's coming soon. You know what I mean? But this is how it looks as a prototype. You know what I'm saying? The people's gonna make it better when they purchase. You know what I'm saying? We had discussed fabulous more ideas to take it to the next level without the fashion police be getting involved. Don't act like they're not going to be outside, especially if it's online and it's a good moving product. I might have to go underground. You ain't nowhere to be found. You will be chilling in another town. I'll still be looking out like Charlie Brown. Like they'd tell me to kick the ball and my miss body and hit the ground. So Bandana Doom is still going to stay with you, man. I just think that we just send another design. You understand? Because in the game of moving product like this in a production, it got to just be like a new sandwich coming on the block. You know it's going to have the same fucking mayonnaise, same mustard, same jelly, but how you making it different? What type of bread? Oh, we trimmed it. We trimmed the bread. We got square breads. We got star. Yeah, we got all sorts of shaped peanut butter jelly sandwiches in here. You just ain't gotta have the sandwich. We got it. We call it. You can make it into a. So, well, it could go that way. So, not forcefully how you was explaining the takedown. Because I said, yo, they must be vodka. Because we drinking Hennessy. Hennessy cool you out. You know what I'm saying? That nigga put you in a different space. It's that vodka. I knew he was drinking that vodka. He had to been drinking vodka or brandy. I don't mess with none of that stuff. I listen to it, but I don't mess with it. So he had to been uh because they like that Parmesan. That's that cheap. They like I don't mess with Cavassier, but I think they drink that. I think it's vodka. I think it's that vodka, man. I think it's that vodka. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's that vodka. I ain't gonna lie, man. That thing ain't no joke. I mean, when I found the proper technique to drink it, I ain't like it. Nope. I ain't like it. It tasted different for me. It was really feeling like it was different. Then they make some other thing. So I said, let me try tequila. I said, okay, I like this. Tequila, cognac. That's my two things right there. On what day I feel like taking a sip, I go here and there. But that vodka, that thing, it calls you. It calls you and it wakes you up different. I don't mess with it. I don't mess with it. Oh, we got a vodka party. I ain't gone. We got vodka inside of the Jello shots. I ain't eating it. I go to the store and get a cupcake. Not me. No. Now you got Hennessy in the Jello shots that be down. I'm over there. You know what I'm saying? It's a cognac. something that's gonna make you feel good. That thing dry you out, man. I mean, all of it does, but that other one black you out. You be falling in the oh man. And he got that other John too. And then you put down what your money could buy. I wouldn't even do it. I need a, you know how the word go. I need a nip, straight up. So they get themselves a little nip. AIP, beloved. And next thing you know, man, it's that's they starter kit. Word. They pop that in real quick. Then it's the fireball with the brewskis. And then it's I believe it ain't no bad beer. I believe it ain't. I don't think they do that. I think it's expensive beer. Budweiser's, you know what I'm saying? Heineken's, Coronas, you know what I'm saying? I think it's that. But you know, it's like you can run through that 6 pack quick, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't cool by yourself. But drink with somebody, it's kind of you gotta split it. Still take your time. But in the process, I think they had a nice beer. But I know that other drinking, okay? You was extremely excited. I was trying to get not excited, but I was excited also. But I had to realize I was drinking Hennessy, water, Gatorade, and brewskis. So I was overhydrated to stay focused on. You know what I mean? I ain't mess around and lose beat to the situation. I even shot the work back to the program of what I was doing on the other shows. Then we got into some work. Then it felt like we probably might have to have another discussion, maybe later, hopefully. But I had to do this show because this show felt real good. It got a little few people running in heavy. You know, the Steve Harvey stuck in the face, man. Don't be like that. Don't get stuck in the face, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of YouTubers out here that's stuck in the face. And a lot of people in life stuck in the face. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just came for a quick rundown. That's all I did. hmm I might jump around on some people's shows again tonight. That was kind of fun, dancing around. But I don't know. I'm a little bit overwhelmed from last night. I almost forgot I had to do a show today. I was sitting here looking around. I said, "What time is it?" Then I thought about it. I looked again. I said, "Oh, I think I gotta go do a show." Sometimes I be so happy, and I was overworking. I figured it out. I said, "Yo, let me stay busy." I did the job. You know, I did like 2 hours. I did an hour with Sun, and I think I did like maybe another hour on the other channel. On the channel, you know what I mean? And it was it was good. You know, I would do a recap, which I should for an hour that we got there. So I was waiting for they to get in the building because we did our thing yesterday, right? Tigo, what up? What up? A lot of people gonna get stuck in the face. You heard? They got that Steve Harvey stuck in the face. You heard? Yo, I can't. This guy, yeah, it's hard to find him. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where he at. Yeah, it was a good show last. I gotta remind myself we're gonna probably have to I have to run down on it. Did I share it yesterday? I think I did. Oh, he didn't? Well, I ain't know. I thought I did. Let me see. I thought I did. Let me see. How many was it? 200. Good. Good. I thought I shared it. I thought I shared that last night work. You might got it on private. Oh, okay, space. Yeah, you gotta put a space to it. What up, man? Yeah, I just got finished putting one in. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got it. You got one. King got chilling. What he did over here? Oh, that's what it was. All right. Mm-hmm. 400 people in the building. Yeah, me and Green Eyes had a little work. I'm gonna recap it. Why not? You know, it was good work with the beloved last night. You know what I mean? It was good money. Where we at? 100 in there, right? Can't find you, boy. Yeah, no. See, you gotta fix that. Green Eyes. You can't even be found on the YouTube. No. Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait till y'all probably come out probably do it. Yeah, that's what that was, man. So this ain't, you know, I just put this on the radar to say that that's about it for a quick eye. You know what I mean? Run back, chill out, think for a second. Anything good, man. Yeah, I just came outside just for a quick eye. We got 5 minutes, but I can't find them on the jump. It was crazy in about half an hour ago. Y'all just missed it. You know, we sell out quick. You know what I mean? Like I come outside, we sell out fast. And the whole day, there's people coming down the block buying one, two. But I had about 3,000 in here. It was kind of fast work, man, for about 15, 20 seconds. Got stuck in the face, got real excellent within the first 5 minutes of the product. Came outside. Hit them. Sold bundles, too. Like I told them niggas I was selling bundles. Or I came outside selling bundle packs. I had a whole Gucci bag, bandana doom balls. So I was just chilling. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Got missed it. Got missed it. Right now, yeah, it was just quick. You know, I like the blocks hot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sell out quick. Sold out quick. Easy. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it too, youngin. In case you need to know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to sell out the show, man, real quick. You know? So what we got up there? 3 minutes? What he was saying to him.
Erase this plate. I'm always. Because when I'm pitching it, I hope they ain't missing it. You from Michigan? If I shoot, I won't miss again. Tell a friend it's him again. Beneficial. Don't want to argue. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Spitting business with you. Shit's official. I know homies that be flipping pistols. Okay. Well, and the reason I say that because we straight jacks. We like to clean like Ajax. We got a style from way back. He think this shit is regular. This shit is incredible. I'm surprised you try to mess with my intellectual. I'm intellect. I got troubleshooting. Not me. You got troubleshooting like the internet. Talk from the side. Please don't talk indirect. Especially when in my jets. Shit is insane. I'm about to take him down memory lane. The Undertaker. I can have this man walk with a cane. I'm putting in paint. Cry so much. I felt it. I thought it was the rain. Excellent. Stay in your lane. I couldn't complain. What's that on your shirt? Hold on. What's that on your shirt? Because I'm going to catch me a stain. I'm like Akon, but nobody to blame. Like Obama, this begging for change. Got son talk. What you get ready to say, Lord?
This is the final round. You gotta do something about this.
Final round.
No, that's what you got. I got you winning. Okay. Why wouldn't I want to have you winning?
Yeah, I want him to win.
You're my beloved. The job is still sharp and still.
Yeah.
You can read a book from Daniel Mill, but after this, you're gonna see that it was a half a mil. Because some niggas blood money thinking like a heart. Yeah. See, he talking in that round. I love it. But that's my beloved. And that flex.
What up?
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's beloved.
Quick one.
Silence of hand. I mean, I need you to win because you picking up what I went down. It ain't about who win. We both win.
Appreciate you.
Silence of ham, great policy due to a hologram. This will be a different expand, moving over your gaslight over a polygram. After that, I ran through the Ku Klux Klan with a whole science of the black man, rope of the black hand, hit him with a baptism that was like when Christ stand. That's how far I've run with a black span. Move like the wingspan of an eagle that break land. How about that taste? This be a different race. 30,000 for the bag, but his moms was selling plates. I was out there moving grace. Asked daddy and them. Came through with something different, they was pattying them. But nah, it was cool. Drinking on Hennessy on the stool. You was a stool pigeon talking, you was a school. Me and my peoples roll around, talk about he was a fool. This came from the whole thing when he pulled out the tool. Which one? Screwdriver. Came out the back of the move like MacGyver. You was in the deep in the pit, try to be a survivor. Asked Joe Rogan, them niggas, a fear factor. Came through with something different tactics. You looked at him and made moves and did backwards. I did area assaults on you, kid. Actress. All you gotta do is call Kate Blanchett.
Yo.
Tell you everything that I had on the match. Hold on, I'm still rapping. Call Kate Blanchett. She'll tell you everything on the mattress. I'm still rapping, moving like it was a different magic. Passion in the form. They smell coke on them. It was a different passage. All you need to do is look at him, kid. It was a different pattern. Different maverick. Yeah, that was the end of the bar right there, Lord.
That's what it was right there with him.
I said, yo.
Yeah, he came hard. He came hard at you for that.
See?
He came hard. Don DeMarco.
Yeah.
Told him. Told him.
I said, yo. He said some shit about fear factor.
Mm-hmm.
We them type of dudes. We cool, but then you fear after. I love it. Okay. My descendants. Hold on. Okay. I'm watching you now. You got 3 seconds. You got listen. You got 3 seconds to catch the ball. You got to catch the ball. You got to because it's freestyle. It's freestyle. And because I'm allowing you to win this respectfully. It ain't like he's doubling. We just sharpen his head. I'm ready to go. But wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. You have to catch it. You just told me something. Learn one ball with you for like 5 rounds. So now we spitting. So if you sit trying to grab a word, I can give you 5 or 3. You only got 3 to 5 seconds. You gotta catch it. If you don't catch it, that means it's my turn. That's my flow. All right, there you go. That's my flow. My flow. No, because if we in a cipher, my flow is nice and slow. It's like a honor. You gotta keep going. And I'm spitting control outside every day. Gotta stay on my post. I'm surprised you trying to front on the shit that I wrote. This shit ain't even gifted. This shit is gifted. I got so much presence. They say it's Christmas. Okay. You don't want to get put on my hit list. Shit look like you walk around looking for biscuits. You looking like you follow niggas on Twitter. Trying to get you some cash. I'm surprised you trying to battle me. A grown man wearing a mask. I'm surprised you trying to get to it fast. Okay. You ever been in a car going 1,000 miles per hour? I see you ready to crash. My boy Netflix, he drinking a Pepsi. He stay quiet in the cut, cause niggas is deadly. I got more kicks than Jet Li. I'm surprised you want to tempt me. Okay. Them niggas look like some niggas that call some other niggas that'll try to arrest me. See the finish line. Hold on, why they want to go against me? They gonna need 2 of them. Everybody be talking until I'm shooting them. Okay. I'm like the Jeffersons. They going up or we moving them. I like it. I'm like the Jeffersons, taking over like the president, taking over the residents. Different dimension. This is class. I hope you paying attention. Okay. You think it's a blessing till I'm teaching the lesson. All right. Then I'm start squeezing the weapon. Start fighting like the guy Eddie from Tekken. You better respect it. Yo, this is a different flow. I'm surprised you want to compare. I'm surprised you want to play truth or dare. Yo, I'm surprised you think you compare. Okay. You try to say shit like a souvenir. Singing like Yo, the finish line, to me, that shit look like Invisalign. You just cricked. I'm cryptic with this shit so intertwined that you can't jack it unless you tap it to the inner line. This is for men in line. You got to get in line just to get in line. You niggas know what's up when I'm rolling up. I would have wore all my gold chains, but you're not gold enough. So when I walked across my descendants, the man creamed over a death sentence. My senses took over the world existence, and God speeds with a different penmanship. You was asking for a goddamn mother shit. I came through, gave your mother and your grandmother diabetes off the cookies that I gave off the last lick. You know what time it is. This is a different mix. I would take your belly fat, move that shit past the goddamn Christmas gift. This is a different spit. You know what time it is. You my man, but this is a dojo. I'll break your fucking back like Han Solo. Who the fuck you think you playing with? I'm looking you right in your motherfucking eyes. Your arms ain't big as Hulk Hogan in disguise. I came with the rock bottom, broke your mama, broke your papa, broke everybody down to a different size. How about that taste? You know who it be. Gold chains in your face.
Yeah, that was me talking to him like that. Now, I ain't mean to talk to him like that, man. Maybe because I read the message that somebody gave me, and I had to take it out on him, man. That was my little man. Like I said, I wanted him to win, but he didn't really. I wanted him to win, though. But that's my man, though. Big up Green Eyes. You know what I mean? So I ain't want to talk to him dirty like that. I had to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talked since that boy that they said they can't find named Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? Word up. I talk dirty to him. So these are two guys, same complexion. You know what I mean? So I went out. They, good work on both ends though. But I had to put that dojo in. It was I had to go to work. I had to tell them how it was, man. Word up. Man, this is Ray Bradbury, man. You already know, man. Writing this whole screen out, man. Holler at me, man. It's definitely good for an hour and 10 minutes. I'll be back outside how I be back outside. You know what I mean? You just be outside. I told you I sold fast. I looked up. I was chilling for about 2-3 minutes. I looked up. The work came in. I didn't say nothing. They just bought it. Went out the door. Now it's like this. So we chilling, man. We chilling. It was a good buck. You know what I mean? It was a good buck. You know what I'm saying? Did our thing. Make sure you come back and hang out for the next day or the next hour or however we put it together. You know what I'm saying? But don't get stuck in the face. That's all I'm telling you. There's a lot of people coming outside getting stuck in the face. You know what I mean? That's crazy. You know what I mean? So don't get stuck in the face. Stay in your place out there, man. Right. I just came to drop a little work play. That's it, man. Doom TV, buck 10. I'll catch you. You already know.